Alright guys, today I'm just going to make a short video to do a review on the Nike Romaleo 2s that I bought just over a week ago. So got them here. So I bought them from Iron Edge in Melbourne. For those of you that don't know, these shoes are basically for squatting. So they're a weightlifting shoe. I use them for squatting, any lunge variations, basically any squat variations. And at the moment, that's all I'm using them for. And the reason that I bought them in the first place is because I had I still do have fairly poor mobility through my left ankle, which I had surgery on nearly 2 years ago. So the bottom of my squat is giving me problems. So my hip is kind of rotating, my knee's coming out. I'm getting a slight round at the back if I squat to depth. And yeah, all kinds of problems. I've been looking into them for a while, read a few reviews online, and it all seemed really good. So last week I thought I'd buy some. So these are the ones I got. I got the black ones with the white tick. That's the other side. So as you can see, they have an elevated heel here. So they have the elevated heel, and the bottom of them is extremely flat. So yeah, very flat. So yes, got the black ones. I've used them probably 3 or 4 times now. And my honest review on them, guys, is they're awesome. Especially if you have poor mobility in either your calves or your ankles, or tight calves, sorry, or poor mobility in your ankles. So what I've found with them is that obviously the elevated heel helps keep my back in a much better position at the bottom of my squat. My hips aren't having to rotate out, or my knees not coming out, because I'm able to keep my knees aligned, because the lack of mobility is basically gone. Also with the flat sole and I suppose the heavy bottom, I would say, it's relatively heavy. It really feels like your foot is basically stuck to the ground. So it doesn't feel like your feet are unstable. You just feel really firm. The elevated heel, you can really power out of the squat, so out of the hole through your heels. And I love them so far, guys. So yeah, like I said, I've only probably used them 3 or 4 times. But I love them, and they are pretty pricey. So like I said, I looked at them online a few times to try and get a better price, but in the end I ended up paying $260 for them. But honestly, they're definitely worth the money. They're obviously not going to wear out because you're not wearing them that often. And to me, in the long run, it's going to help my training. It's going to help my physique, but also going to help with less injuries. Less niggles and less problems with my squat, and I can actually start to progress now. So for me, 2 thumbs up, definitely worth the purchase, and I'll be getting really good use out of these guys. So yeah, if you got any other questions, anything else that I haven't covered in this video, be sure to comment below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. See you guys in the next one.